Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are having a fantastic day so far. I hope wherever you are in the world, today has been treating you well. In today's video, as you can see from the title down below, I'm going to be doing a full face of my favourite makeup products from the year of 2024. Now, if you aren't new here, if you have seen my channel this month, then you may have already seen I have already done a full roundup video of all of my favourite products that I recommend from the whole year. However, I only have one face. I can only choose one foundation. I can only choose one blush. So these are like cream of the crop. These are the best of the best. I'm going to be putting them all on my face at the same time. I'm wearing my favourite dress from the year. This was a Vinted find. We're getting glam, and then I have one more video that I need to film for tomorrow, and then we are done for the year. But I am very excited about this video, putting all of my favourite products on my face at the same time. I also did a video where I was ranking all of my favourite eyeshadow palettes from the year. I will leave any relevant videos linked up in the cards, but I'm going to be using two eyeshadow palettes today. Because why not? I have no idea what look I want to do. I just want to get a little bit glam with you today. So let's just jump straight on in. I think, did I choose 3 primers? Yes, but this is the one that I wanted to use today because my skin is feeling especially dry, and I just feel like I need the extra hydration in my skin today. So this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I like this as a primer under my makeup to add that glow to my skin, to add that hydration and that dewiness. I don't necessarily love this over the top of makeup. I do feel like it is very dewy, even for someone like me with dry skin who likes to look very glowy. I do feel like this is quite a lot, but under foundation it's just beautiful. So if I get my hair out of the way, pull my dress up, goodness me, give this a good shake and do a few healthy sprays, like I say, to hydrate the skin, get all of those lovely hydrating ingredients into my skin before I go in with the foundation. It's like my skin has had a drink. And like I said, I've already done my skincare routine, so I was feeling especially parched. For foundation, I am just going to let that dry down and sink in a little bit, but for foundation, I'm going to use the Revolution Skin Silk. If I had to choose my tippity top foundation from the year, it would be a close call. It would be a close call between this one and the e.l.f. Soft Glam, but like I say, today I'm feeling dry, I'm feeling like I want to be extra glowy. And that the e.l.f. one is a little bit more coverage. I don't necessarily feel like I need that today. Like, there's different foundations that I like for different reasons. This is the one that I was like, yeah, today that one just feels right. So I have this in the shade F2, and I'm going to just apply a couple of pumps of this. Oh, all over. I think I'm actually getting down to the last little bit, because sometimes these pumps aren't like coming out as full pumps. You know what I mean? Say pumps more. Now I'm just going to use my Eco Tools makeup sponge to blend this foundation in. Again, this will add nice hydration to the skin too, a nice little glow. I love this foundation. I love this foundation. So that's the foundation all blended out. I feel like it just looks so natural and glowy and like not too heavy. It feels so lightweight on the skin, but I just feel like it looks lovely. Like, it just looks so beautiful and soft and glowy. I love it. I love it. Then for concealer, this is the Technic Triple Wave concealer. I don't love that this comes in a pump, but I can make it work. So I take a little bit less than 1 pump. You don't need a lot of it. It is quite a lot of coverage. And I'm going to take a brush, this one, and I'm going to tap this around my eyes without the cat hair. Honestly, why does cat hair get on absolutely everything? Just going to keep that right into the inner corner, take down all of those blue tones from around my eyes. Gosh, I cannot wait to sleep over Christmas. Oh, sleep! What an idea. What a concept. Sleep. I'm not familiar with it at the minute. So the eye bags are cancelled. I am looking real nice and blank. I'm going to go ahead and just do my brows before I move on. So the only brow product that I included in my favourites this year is the Revolution Fluffy Brow Filter Duo. It's the one that is like a flat, long pencil. Now I did finish medium brown and I really liked that shade. This one is dark brown, so we're just gonna see how we go. I don't have a brow gel from the year, so I will just pick something off my table that is absolute chaos. So I will be right back when I've got some brows on my head. So as I suspected, that brow pencil is a little cool toned. I wouldn't repurchase the, what shade was it? Dark brown. I wouldn't repurchase dark brown. I really liked medium brown. I like something that's a little bit warmer, and my hair is quite warm. It will be going warmer at some point when I finally get my hair done. I haven't had time for it, but I will. 2025 is my year. I'm gonna go and get my hair done this year. But I managed to warm it up a little bit with the PS Brow Gel Glue. This is in medium brown and this is more of a warm brown, so I feel like that has evened it out a little bit. So for bronzer, my favourite bronzer, like out of all of the ones that I've tried this year, is the Made by Mitchell Bronze Pod. I just love it. The finish, the colour, the shade range. Other brands, take note, really truly do, because Made by Mitchell gets the shade ranges so right. They always do. You have so much choice, and I just love that. So I have the shade Caramel Kiss. This is a beautiful shade on my skin. It is a little, I mean, I had to pick online. They are now in Boots, but I had to pick this shade online, and I would have maybe gone for a shade down from this, but I really like the undertone of it. I just have to not be too heavy-handed, like I have just been up on my forehead here. I need to have words with myself before I use products like this, because I know that I have to be light-handed with it, and am I? No. Never. There we go. I managed to blend it out a little bit. But the finish of this bronzer, it's so beautiful and glowy. It's so like softly reflective, just makes your skin look healthy. The colour makes it look like you've left the house and sat out in the sun for 5 to 10 minutes a day. It's December. I haven't seen the sun in months. I just love it. I just love it, and I've loved this like through summer and now into the depths of winter. I just think that it is beautiful. And then the blush. It has to be the matching blush. So predictable. So this is the Made by Mitchell Blush Pod. Oh, I've picked up the wrong shade here. One moment. Here we go. I meant to pick up Peach Cobbler. Of course. This is the most beautiful, warm, peachy, beautiful, blushy colour. Did you think that I was going to pick the orange? I considered it. But I don't know, I feel like the orange in summer, because it is bright and it is like zesty and it is orange, but this still has that orangey undertone, but it's more neutral. It's more of a neutral tone, and again, beautiful and luminous, so like soft and reflective, very pigmented. Again, be careful if you are like me and you suffer every single day with blush blindness. This one is very pigmented, but again, so beautiful. I just feel like my skin looks like skin. It looks so healthy. It looks like I've drunk my water for the day, which I haven't, by the way. If you're here, stay hydrated. Like, all of these products just work together, but they also just work with everything. Like, the setting spray primer works with all of my foundations. That foundation works with all of my primers. I just love all of these products. I mean, that's the point of the video, is it not? But I'm saying it again, I love these products. So for the eyes, I feel like I have done so much content recently around the #1 eyeshadow palette, which was the 'Tis the Season by Cosmic Brushes. Chef's kiss. I absolutely love it. But these two were like the closest second and then the closest third. Like these two aren't the top spot, but they truly are so incredibly close. So we have got the Divination palette from Blend Bunny and Robert Welsh. She is beautiful. And then I wanted, this has like beautiful sparkly shades, but I wanted to add something a little bit special. So I'm going in with the Made by Mitchell Chrome Cowboy as well. So let me zoom you in and we can do the eyeshadow. I don't know what I want to do, but I want to do something colourful and chromey. I'm very excited. So I'm going to start with the Divination palette, and I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and I'm going to dip into Fortune Cookie, which is like my perfect sort of transition-y tone. So getting a little bit of that on there and working this through my crease. I don't have any new eyeshadow primers from this year. I mean, I don't think I've tried any new eyeshadow primers, let alone just having one that is my favourite. So if you're looking for an eyeshadow primer recommendation, I love the P. Louise primers. I also love the Beauty Bay primers. I love both of those. Neither of them are new. I'm not using either today. I don't necessarily feel like you need to. Like when these eyeshadows are the quality that these two are, an eyeshadow primer is an extra step and it helps, of course it does, but I don't feel like it is essential when the quality of the eyeshadows are as fantastic as these ones. So I'm just deepening up the crease, warming up the crease a little bit. I will also put this colour under my eyes all the way along. Then I'm taking a smaller, more tapered brush and I'm going to dip into, let's go in with Pisces, this mid blue, and I'm just going to tap that on the outer corner. I think I want to use the purple to blue like duochrome shift out of the Mitchell palette, so let's go a bit bluey on the outer corner with the mattes. And I feel like where that blue has blended into the pink, it's almost gone a purpley tone. I love that colour. I'm just going to take the same little brush because no, let's go in with a different one. Did you see the thought process there? I see it in real time. I'm just figuring this out as I go along. I'm just going to take a really tiny brush that is stained green, but I've just wiped it off on a bit of tissue and it is clean, and I'm going to go in with a bit of 8 Ball, which is the darkest matte purple, and I think if I just tap that right on the outer corner, yeah, deepen it up a little bit, add in a bit of that purple, and then probably be just about there with the mattes. I'm also going to run that shade along the lower lash line. Bring that purple in under the eye as well. Ooh, yeah, I like that. So that is all of the mattes. So I just deepened up the purple like right on the outer corner, blended a bit more blue over. I like it. So I'm going to just use my finger. My nails are finally short enough that I can just use my finger to tap over a chrome, and that makes me very happy. So I'm gonna go in with, do I go for Y'all here or Pluto? Y'all here or Pluto? I feel like Y'all here, you know? I feel like saying that in a Yorkshire accent is giving me the ick. So I'm just going to take a bit of this. I do love this colour. Taking a bit of that and tap that all over the lid. I will probably want something brighter on the inner corner. I'll probably go back in with the Divination palette. Oh, it's dark and smoky. Oh, I love that. I also love that these are like creams, so there's no fallout. Oh, I love that colour. I feel like that matches my dress really nicely. Almost like I planned it. Almost. There we go. So I'm happy with the amount of that colour all over the lid, and then I'll just go back in with that first fluffy brush just to tap over that top edge to soften it into that first like brownie transition shade. Build it up a bit more, you know, build and blend, build and blend. It's a process. There we go. I really hope that you can see that shift. It's probably like teal to purple. I love. So I do just want something a bit brighter right on the inner corner. So I'm going to go back in with the Divination palette and let's go for number 7. This one, which is like a white to purple shift. So I feel like that will go with the slightly purpley tones on the eyes. So just picking up a bit of that, tap that right onto the inner corner, and I will sort of blend that over the chrome, the Mitchell chrome, a little bit, just to lighten it a little bit further in, add a little bit of dimension, you know. Oh, I love these colours. I love this formula. Yeah, very, very pretty. Oh, I love it. So I'm just adding a tiny little bit more of that 8-ball. Oh, making a mess. Tiny little bit more of that 8-ball matte purple under the eye, and then the eyeshadow is done. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy indeed. You can't go wrong with a chrome wash or something. That's basically what this is. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a wing. My favorite eyeliner from the year, like that was released this year, is the MUA Control Freak Precision eyeliner. This is the black shade. Then I didn't have, well, I did have a favorite mascara. It was the P. Louise one. I don't need the stress of having to remove that one, so I'm just going to use something else, and then I'm excited about the lip option as well. So I'll go and do a wing, mascara, and we will do the lips together. There we go. So that was the Essence Lash Like a Boss mascara. Not new this year, but I love it. It's dramatic. I feel like I'm ready for a party. I've got a blue monochromatic smoky eye on. Am I going to a party? Absolutely not. I am getting a takeaway. Of course I am. But let's zoom out and we can finish the lips. So, lip liner, lip stain gloss combo. The Essence 8 Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner, and this is in Cushion Talk. They have had this formula forever, but they released a load more shades. This is obviously a dupe for Pillow Talk. I, however, love it. So this formula is just fantastic. It's so creamy, it's so smooth, but it really does last incredibly well all day. I love so many of the shades that they have in this formula. This is my favourite one out of all of them. Out of all of the shades that they have ever released, Cushion Talk is my favourite. So let's apply this. Like, it's just the perfect nude. It's just the perfect nude. shade. Not too pink, not too brown, not too dark, not too light. It really is the Goldilocks of lip liners for me. I love it. And then the lip tint, that's what it is the Beauty Bay lip tint in Slippers. If I'm going for a nude, this is the one that I'm going for. So nice and hydrating, really nice and glossy. I don't know why I talk and do this at the same time, because obviously I can't talk while I apply. I love this colour. Again, I love the way it feels. Very comfortable, very glossy. Just love it. I just love it. So that is my full face of 2024 makeup favourites. I would love to know, are any of these your favourites as well? Are any of these favourites for you, or do you have anything that like I haven't mentioned here and I also didn't mention in my full like roundup favourites video, which I said I'll leave it linked. I will try and remember to leave it linked, but if there's anything that I missed out of this video and out of that one and you think I need to try it, be sure to let me know, because obviously there's going to be all of the cruelty-free and affordable makeup reviews coming your way in 2025. So that is my full face of makeup. I am done. Spoiler alert for tomorrow's video, if you've made it to the very, very end, I'm going to be building some flat pack furniture with you, my friend. I'm excited. I'm excited. So subscribe if you want to see that tomorrow. But until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye.